Well, a very good evening. Welcome to Towcester. What a lovely evening to go greyhound racing. The sun is shining. It's beautifully warm. If you're with us here at Towcester tonight outside, if you're watching via Towcester.tv, you're going to get all the action, of course, from the benefit of wherever it is you happen to be this evening. Now, we have 10 races tonight. I'll tell you about the non-runners in a second, but there are the runners on screen for race number 1, which is our first chance to try and find a winner tonight, of course. It comes up in about 7 or 8 minutes' time. All the runners go in that race. You can see the clock in the top left-hand corner, indeed, just under 8 minutes before race 1 gets underway. So runners should be out. They'll be coming from the kennels onto parade in the next couple of minutes. Let me tell you about the 2 non-runners this evening, which you'll need to know about to mark on your race card or your racing paper. So a couple of vacant boxes. Race number 4, Greyhound due to run in trap 6. Agadown Stacey won't be running, so trap 6 in race 4 is going to remain vacant. And then a little bit later on, race number 9, Greyhound due to run in trap 6, Union Pride won't be running either. That will be a vacant trap, and that will be a 5-dog race as well. And if you're looking through the race card, you will already be aware probably that we have a few vacant traps anyway from races that were advertised for 5 greyhounds only. Now, we're going to pop down and say a very good evening to Jimmy Derham, who's got the best job of the night, because Jimmy's right down there in the winners' enclosure. He'll be chatting to all the winners tonight. Let's say a very good evening to Jimmy.
Yeah, good evening, Darryl. Good evening, Towcester. You're very welcome here on this glorious Saturday evening, for want of words. I know we've already gone through. We've got a few vacant traps tonight. 3 are in your card already marked, and then there's another 2 as well. So pity about that, but there's loads of action to look forward to. What I'm going to start with, download the app. We say it every week. Download the app, click competition, click enter. You'll be in with a chance to spin our wheel right over here. You'll see our wheel. It does exist, and it spins. Whoever wins the competition, you'll get a chance to spin the wheel. Whatever number it lands on, if that wins race number 8, you could win £1,000 cash. We give it away here most weekends at Towcester. It's great fun, very easy to get involved. Download the app, click competition, click enter. It's simple. It's a beautiful summer's evening, guys. Jugs of Pimm's behind the bar, 20 quid a jug, great value. Get stuck in. We've got about 5 minutes before all the action kicks off down here in the ring.
Jimmy, thank you very much. Plenty from Jimmy. He'll be chatting with all the connections tonight. Of course, lots of races this evening have dedicated sponsors. So if you're one of those, make sure you go down and see Jimmy for your designated race. All the details are in the race card. And we did give away the cash last night, by the way, on the Imperial Car Supermarket Big Cash giveaway. Serious cash last night was won, and as we were hearing, even more cash, £1,000 in £10 notes, I think, or maybe £20 notes this evening, or a combination of both. It matters not. You get £1,000 if you spin the wheel, as we were hearing, and it lands on the number of the greyhound that wins race number 8 this evening. But to have a chance, you do have to download the app, and you do have to make sure you enter. Betting in for race number 1. Greyhounds will be out shortly. Adagio Zuma running out of trap 2, and Ella Golden running out of trap 3. They're the market leaders. In fact, the 3's just shading it in the betting. 6-4 trap 3, Ella Golden. 7-4 trap 2, Adagio Zuma. 4-1 is Hoxton's Boss running out of 4. 5-1 Energize Bobadoo in 5, and Boo's Destiny in 6. 7-1 trap 1 Final Flamingo. You can go to the bookmakers. They are adjacent to the winner's enclosure, taking your wagers this evening. BG Racing and Barry Johnson will be taking all your bets. Doesn't matter if you're betting for a big amount of cash or just small amounts. They will take and accommodate your wagers. Or, of course, you can pop inside to Towcester Bet. They will take your bets on not just the racing here at Towcester, but all the other events going on tonight, all the horse racing taking place and the other greyhound racing, and plenty of football over the weekend. So if you want to get involved in any of that, then pop inside to Bar 4000 and make sure you get your wagers on with Towcester Bet. But if you're wagering on the dogs this evening, the bookmakers downstairs, outside, in the sunshine, they are ready and waiting to accommodate you this evening. And just while we wait for the runners to emerge for race number 1, there's another chance to win some cash this evening. That's via our low 6 competition. Again, it happens on the Towcester Racecourse app, so you really do need to make sure you have that downloaded to your smart device this evening. We're looking for selections from you in races 2 to 7, so don't worry about this first race, but the races that follow, races 2 to 7, the low 6, and you need to try and find as many winners. Every winner you get scores 1 point. Every second place greyhound you pick scores 2 points, etc. If a dog finishes last, you'll get 6 points. The clue's in the name, low 6. The lowest score will win this evening, so obviously 6 winners would be 6 points. But you're looking for as many winners, seconds. Keep the score nice and low. Play that on the Towcester Racecourse at the low 6. £100 up for grabs tonight. And by the way, if you have a bit of a disaster, it all goes wrong, and you end up getting loads of dogs that finish at the back of the field, worry not, because we've got a wonderful, call it a booby prize if you want, of 2 tickets for next year's Greyhound Derby. You can be amongst the first people to have your tickets for the 2019 Greyhound Derby here at Towcester next summer. That's the consolation, the booby prize. But if you want to win the cash, you've got to try and find the winners. The low 6 on the Towcester Racecourse app. That's starting very shortly. Races 2 to 7. So in the sunshine, the runners are emerging for race number 1, which is a grade A9. That means they go 480 metres, just over a lap. Trap 1 is Final Flamingo we're looking at here for owner Mrs. W. Richards and Emma Richards. The greyhound's weight, 24.2, all in kilos, these weights. Adagio Zuma goes through the 2 for Mr. Barfoot and Mrs. Gray. Mark Wallace, 31.9. This is Ella Golden in the 3 for Miss E. Hall and Jim Reynolds at 27.4. Black Jacket is Hoxton's Boss in 4, owned by the Schmidts and trained by Bernie Warren at 31.9. Energize Bobadoo in 5 for Mr. G. Gordon and Mark Wallace at 28.2. And Boozed Destiny in the striped coat of 6 for Simon Harms. He owns and trains her, and she weighs in at 26.6 kilos. Let's check on the prices. Bottom of the big screen, or whichever screen you're watching tonight. 6 to 4, the 3, Ella Golden, and 7 to 4, Adagio Zuma in 2. Big prices, the rest. 4 to 1 brings in a grand, often runs over 6 bends. Hoxton Boss, so expect him to be plugging on at the end of the race. But what about the market leaders here? Ella Golden, been around a long time, 97th start, 51st run at Towcester this evening. And she's a June 13 whelp, so she is 5 years and a little bit, doing really well for Jim Reynolds in her autumn years, if you like, on the track. Strong staying ground over this distance as well. Adagio Zuma yet to win a race. Just had the 9 runs for Mark Wallace, an October 16 whelp. So that's a puppy, and he can go around less than 2 years old as a puppy, by a great greyhound, side by a greyhound called Adagio Bob, and runs part, one of his owners is Dick Barfoot, who owned Adagio Bob. So Adagio Zuma in trap 2, 7 to 4 second in, 4 to 1 bar the rest. Be quick if you want to play, because the greyhounds are moving behind. Now runners are going in, they're being placed into the starting trap, so this is your very final chance to get involved. There goes the bunny. The hare is on the move for race number 1. Good luck. Let's hope you can start with a winner. A9, the grey, just over a lap of the track. Here comes the hare. And the Greyhounds race away, and as they do so, a good start from 6. Boo's Destiny away best, going to lead up to Adagio Zuma, who goes charging through on the inside, pushes 6 aside. That allowed 1 up the inner, and now Final Flamingo is the new leader down the far side. 3 Ella Golden in a good position in second. They've got away from the others. 2 next, and then 4. They run towards the final bend, and through on the inside, Ella Golden now has taken up the lead. She's gone on by about a length from 1. Final Flamingo's got no answers, and down the straight they come. 3 pulling away. Ella Golden, 3 wins well, beats 1. Final Flamingo, and then in behind trap 4, Hoxton's Boss was back in third. So 3, 1 and 4, they're the numbers in race 1. (29.28) for those who are watching the clock this evening. That's the winning time for Ella Golden. 3 runs shy of her 100th start. She's still got it, hasn't she? Ella Golden wins for Jim Reynolds. Confirming 3 Ella Golden. Owned by Lissall, trained by Jim Reynolds. Beat trap 1 Final Flamingo. Third trap 4 Hoxton's Boss. Replay on the screen. Let's have a look at it again. Good start from 6. That wasn't a surprise, Boo's Destiny, but it's all changed as they go to the first bend, because 2 tries to push up, pushes 6 and 5 out of the way. Does Adagio Zuma, and allows Final Flamingo initially to go on track 1, but Ella Golden, strong running Greyhound. If you're looking at the card, looking at the form, you would have seen that she tends to run strongly in the latter part of her races. She's managed to see off Final Flamingo, and with that trouble at the first bend, they finished well strung out. 3 the winner though, 3, 1 and 4.
Watch it all back on YouTube, by the way.
Oh, do I want to do that? Oh, Kenny, come on.
They're all coming.
You don't make no difference. Come on. You're a brother. You're a brother. Come on. Did you get one?
Hayley, what's your surname?
Did you get one? Smith.
Yeah, so our winners of race number 1, they download the Towcester Racecourse app. Ella Golden, number 3 for Jim Reynolds and Mrs. E. Hall. 7-4. Your winner went off. Second is number 1, Final Flamingo for Emma Richards. And third home, Hoxton's Boss, 4-1 for Bernie Warren. So our winner is just in the winner's enclosure now. Our professional photographer, Jim, is here to take the photos. Good man, Jim. We've got Hayley Smith, who's celebrating her birthday, and Hayley's presenting the prize for us tonight. We're going to have a chat with her in a couple of moments' time. But big well done to Connections there of Ella Golden for Jim Reynolds. So we can all have a little pat of the dog if we want to. We can give the trainer a pat as well if we want to. I'm not sure she'll appreciate it. It definitely doesn't look like Jim either. I'm not sure if he's here, but well done if he is. So we're gonna have a chat with Hayley. Hayley's here with her friends. So Hayley, many congratulations. It's your birthday today.
Thank you.
Is it today?
Yeah, it's today.
How old are we? Do you mind? Is that a rude question?
32.
I ask a lot worse questions than that. Don't worry. So we're only getting warmed up here, Hayley. Okay.
Okay.
So we've got Hayley. Who are these two?
That's my niece Maisie and that's my daughter Ashley.
Okay. And then we've got
Sister-in-law, I think. Yeah, I'm her nan.
Nan. I would have thought you were her sister.
A long time ago, sweetheart. A long time ago. Let me give you the rose.
And Nan, do you like the racing?
Pardon?
Do you like the racing?
Oh, yeah, especially when I win.
Yeah. Did you win?
Yeah.
Nan's a bit of a gambler, is she?
She loves it.
Okay.
And do you like it as well?
Yeah.
So is it your first time here?
No.
It's about 4 times now, I think. She's been 4 times.
Okay. So you're going to come back down to the children's race later on and get involved, yeah? Good. So, guys, do you want to sing happy birthday to your mum?
Oh my God,
Well, I can't sing, right? So you got to sing. Right, you ready? Go on.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Hayley. Happy birthday to you.
We love it. Nan's loving the sing-song here tonight. Hayley, family, enjoy the rest of the evening. I hope you back plenty of winners, okay? So, there we have it then, race number 1. It's all going on here. I'm just going to plug the Play Low 6. Download the app, click Play Low 6 game. You need to pick winners of the next races 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. 6 races, 6 dogs. The one with the most points wins 100 quid. Or sorry, the one with the least points wins 100 quid. The one with the most points gets 2 tickets to the next year's derby here at Towcester. So back to you, Darryl, for thoughts on the first race.
Jimmy, thank you very much. I love the singing. Give that young lady her own TV programme on a Saturday night. Absolutely fantastic. But a happy birthday going on. Here's the replay. It all got a little bit tight into the corner. Put paid to a few of their chances. It left Final Flamingo trap one out in front, but eventually going to be picked off, as we saw, by Ella Golden, who's winning for the 13th time in her career. She's not far off her 100th race. That will be coming very, very soon, all being well, and charging away. Good winner. Sounds like 1 or 2 of our guests there in the presentation were on the winner as well. If you weren't, worry not. Another race around the corner. But if you did back the winner, we can check the starting prices. And the winner was 7-4 favourite, clear favourite in the end, beating trap 1 at 8-1, and the 4 there in third. If you're playing the combinations, like playing the forecast and the trios, that's a good way to get involved. If you want to try and win some serious cash, try and find the first 2 or the first 3 dogs. If you need any help, just have a word with any of our team at Towcester Bet. They will direct you in along the right road for those combination forecast and trio wagers. Second race on the way shortly then. A7 coming up in about 8 minutes. They're the runners. On screen, 6 of them all go. No changes to the cards. If you've got the race card, it's as you see it. Betting is just in. Competitive looking heat on the early betting show there. Trap 3, Greencroft Meg at 9-4. That's favourite. 1 dog, Kerry Road Fifi at 5-2 for Jim Reynolds, who had the first winner. 11-4, the 6 Far Away here was also for Jim. And then 7-2, Lemon Mike in 5. 5-1, Dodgers Duran in 2. And 5-1, Cash In on Zoe, running out of trap 4. Dogs will be out with us, I guess, in about the next 3 or 4 minutes.
Is trying, but no, yes, it's done it.
We have another winner of the Imperial Car Supermarket Big Cash Giveaway. Give that man £1,000.
Last chance, ladies and gents, to play low 6 on the Towcester Racecourse app. Last chance. All you got to do is pick 6 dogs, races 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. For those who have the least points at the end after race number 7, you win 100 quid. For those with the most points, it's actually last. You get 2 tickets to next year's Derby, the Star Sports Greyhound English Derby here at Towcester next year. So that's the highest points get that, the lowest points get 100 quid. All you got to do, races 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Pick a dog from each. So here we go now. We've got the dogs arriving. We'll be back in a couple of moments.
It's 24.6 kilos. Kerry Road Fifi running out of trap 1. Here's 2 Dodgers Duran for Mr. B. Berwick, Mr. Martin, Mr. Norman, Mr. White. Jim Reynolds 27.6. Greencroft Meg is in 3. Stephen Rayner's the owner trainer, 29 kilos. 4 is Cash In on Zoe for Miss Kay Thornton and Heather Dimmock, 26.9. Lemon Mike in the 5. Mr. Gray, Hazel Kemp, 35.5. Faraway Hills for owner Mr. Kehoe and Jim Reynolds, 32 kilos in the 6. So who do you like? Have you made your mind up as regards the winner of race number 2? The betting still pretty competitive. 3 dog is favourite, but only just. Greencroft Meg 9-4. Get 9-4 down there with the bookmakers. 5-2-1 Kerry Road Fifi, and then 11-4 the 6 Faraway Hills. So they're the 3 at the top of the betting, but there's just a little bit between them in terms of a price. But it is 3 Greencroft Meg who heads the market. Not beaten very far last time, staying on. Best run for a while, so maybe she's about to hit winning form again. Cash In on Zoe out of trap 4. She's quite young. She's only had 5 runs. Puppy for Heather Dimmock. So potential improvement still to come from her. She broke quite well last time. Might lead again. Although I think probably 6 is the most consistent starter. So if you're looking for a dog with a bit of early pace, you might be looking at Faraway Hills in the 6. Decision time, though, with under 2 minutes. And if you are very quick, you can still play the low 6. It literally is a last chance to get involved. Towcester Racecourse app, as Jimmy was saying, hit competitions, go to the low 6, hit entry, try and find some winners, but just have a go. You never know, it could be your night. Brilliant shots on the big screen of the Greyhounds as they prepare to move into the starting boxes. Nearest to us there, Cash In on Zoe, trap 4. Our runners are going in. They are going in. Evie's doing the starting this evening. She's waved her flag, sending the bunny on the move for race number 2. And they are racing, and off they go, and right through the centre. 4 got away. Cash in on Zoe. Leads them into the bend from 5. 6 is trying to nip round on the inside. 1 right against the rail, just squeezing its way through. 4 leads up, though. Cash in on Zoe by about 2 or 3 lengths then from 5. Lemon Mike, then 1. Kerry Road Fifi, followed by Dodgers Duran. 2, 4 in front. 5 Lemon Mike, though. He's beginning to try and get on terms. He's quite wide on the course. 1 is sticking on as well. Kerry Road Fifi. 4 ahead from 1 as they go down towards the judge. 4 seeing them off. Zoe's won it. 4 wins, Cash in on Zoe, beat 1, Kerry Road Fifi, 5, Lemon Mike 3rd. 4, 1 and 5 in race number 2 for the winner. $29.09. That's the clock for Cash in on Zoe. Young Tuppy's won it for Heather Dimmock. On only her 6th start, it's her first win. And she did it from the front. Got a great start. And was never headed. Here's the replay again. If you're back to you enjoy watching this back, I'm sure. Good early speed, led them into the bend. 6 trying to nip across towards the inside far away hills. Just a 9-1, a run through on the inside initially, Kerry Road Fifi, though eventually she did get out. Lemon Mike, I think if you're on 5 here, you're thinking probably at this stage, Trap 5, Lemon Mike's going to range alongside, maybe go on a win, but he's just kept pretty wide and never really able to get on terms. He peters out in the end, and Cash in on Zoe's won well. For the winner, for Miss Kay Thornton and Heather Dimmock, 4, 1 and 5.
Yeah, so a turn up for the bookies there, and that one, number 1, your 1 to 4 shot was turned over rightly. Winner number 4, Cash in the Zone for Heather Dimmock. Very well done to Heather and Miss Kay Thornton, the owner. Second home, number 1, and third home, number 5, Lemon Mike for Hazel Kemp. So we'll have a chat with Winning Connections now in a couple of moments' time. We're on the way into the winner's enclosure for the low 6 on the Towcester app. This race is dedicated to Tom Cantle, who's having his stag do here tonight. He's dressed up like a dog, I think. He's striking a pose. So we're all getting in the photo. We'll all squeeze in. Jim, our professional photographer, is very, very particular with where he likes to take his pictures and where everyone stands. We all got to do as Jim says, or we'll be here all night. Right, so quick chat with Winning Connections. Very well done, Heather. That was good.
Yeah, she's run really well.
Well done. Obviously, the favourite was well beaten, but you quite fancied her?
I thought she'd run well. She's only a puppy, having her 6th race, but she's managed to pop out the traps today and make all. So, yeah, really pleased with her.
Good. Anything else to look forward to for the rest of the night?
I've got another 3 runners, got 2 in the same race. They should all run well, so...
Best of luck. Well done.
Thank you.
Well done to Winning Connections of our winner, Cash in the Zone. So we've got Tom Cantle. Tom's here in front of me. Get a good view of this. The physique of this greyhound that didn't win the first race, unfortunately. So who's all with you?
So I just got family, friends, a few guys from work as well. So, yeah, and then we're popping out into Milton Keynes afterwards. But out, yeah.
So we're just going to put your message on the screen, actually. So if you want to have a look, big screen message, we'll see it there. Where are we? Yeah, Tom Stag Do, so it's all on the screen. Very well done. So, best man, where's the best man? James, come here for a second. So, James, we had a chat earlier on. You said you might have had a story or two. Have you thought of anything that you could do, like on TV?
Well, yeah, that's the trouble, isn't it? It's family friendly, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the thing with Tom is...
Please do not swear. Please do not swear.
Tom, he is normally the one that ends up looking after everybody else. And by everyone else, I normally mean me. Yeah, so tonight we're going to get Tom royally ready.
On it.
Yeah, and then we'll look after Tom. So maybe we'll come back next week and we'll have some more stories for
Or maybe just pop in at race number 10 before you go to Milton Keynes.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, we'll do that maybe.
And when is the big day?
It's September, 14th September.
And is this the only stag do? Have you had another one, or is it just the one? Because a lot of people have 2 and 3 nowadays.
Oh, no, I don't know enough people to have more than one.
So since September, has the partner-to-be, if they had theirs?
Yeah, Amy's had a hen. She went over down to Aylesbury to see Mamma Mia, the musical, which, yeah.
So where are you getting married? Whereabouts?
We're in Eversholt, next to Woburn.
So it's all organised, all done, no time to back out.
No, definitely not backing out, yeah.
She's probably not watching, so don't worry, you can say.
No, definitely not backing out, and yeah, I'm really laid back about it. She's stressing, so they'll be fine.
Yeah, but most women do, don't they? Because you do nothing and she organises everything.
Pretty much, yeah.
Come here, have you picked a winner tonight? You're obviously dressed in number 1. Number 1 didn't win. I'm sure you backed number 1.
I did back number 1.
Are you backing number 1 all night?
Majority, yes. Yeah, definitely.
I suppose it's a bit of a giveaway. It's a bit of a giveaway.
And if there's any vacants, then I've got my trainers in the car.
Brilliant. Any vacant trap 1. We've got Tom here who's ready to take part. He's got his Nike Air Max in the car, ready to rock and roll. I love it. So I'm going to ask a stupid question before you go. What wins the next?
Number 1.
Tom, James, guys, have a great evening. Enjoy it. Hope September goes well on the 14th. So there we have it. Tom Cantle celebrating his stag do here with all the boys. And getting married in September. He's very, very sober at the minute, but the lads assure me that he's going to get right on it later on this evening. So that's all for me. Back to Darryl. What's your thoughts on race number 2?
Well, I think we should be back in Trap 1 in the next race, shouldn't we, on that basis? But here is the replay again, and I think as you highlighted, Jimmy, Trap 4 here, Cashed on Zoe. Heather was saying very lightly raced young puppy, and out she went. She got to the front. She was able to show what she could do tonight, and she did this pretty well in the end, seeing off a couple of challenges. I think 5 here creeping into it. You would have fancied them, Mike, a little bit, but he's just lost a bit of ground around the last bend. That allowed 1, Kerry Road Fifi, to sneak through for second. So if you've played the combos 4, 1 and 5, that was the finishing order. And Cash in on Zoe wins. Let's see what price she was. 5-1 in the end. 5-1 the winner and 3-1 the runner-up. So next race on the way fairly shortly. That's in about 7 or 8 minutes' time. There is no Trap 2. That was always going to be the case in race number 3. So don't go and try and back Trap 2. You just get your money back and have to pick something else. No Trap 2. 5 dogs only. Sprinters go in race number 3 in a few minutes. So let's have a look at the betting. There it is on screen. Race number 3 coming up. It is a sprint race. It's a D2 race. No trap 2, as we mentioned. Favourite in the red. Look at that. Favourite in the red for our stag. 6-4, Run the Risk. 2-1, Oscar's Thunder in the 5. 3-1 is Chegs running out of trap 3. 7-2, Mandeville Like in the 4. And 6-1, Mont Bleu running out of trap 6. For the favourite in red, Run the Risk. And dogs about to come out for the parade for race 3. Take a close look at them on the big screen. The 5 greyhounds for race number 3 with Run the Risk, the favourite in trap 1, owned by Mr. Cowan and Mrs. Kemp. Hazel Kemp is the trainer. She had loads of winners this morning, Hazel. Greyhounds weight 30.8. No trap 2. Chegs in 3 for Mr. B. Brennan, Mr. A. Cazias. Jim Reynolds, 32.2. 4 is Mandeville Like for Mrs. Broom and Emma Richards, 26.9. Oscar's Thunder in the 5. Mr. S. Taylor owns. Jim Reynolds trains, 27.8. And this is Mont Bleu in 6 for Football Widows and Bernie Warren. And the greyhounds weight 32.4 kilos. Great night to be greyhound racing at Towcester. You might be watching this via the Towcester app this evening. Streamed worldwide. But those here having the benefit of some good greyhound racing and some wonderful early August Saturday evening summer weather as well. It's beautiful out there this evening, and we'll Run the Risk, keep punters happy. 6-4 favourite in trap 1. Clear market leader ahead of the 5 Oscar's Thunder, who's won a fair few races herself, but Run the Risk has got a nice draw, of course, because there's no trap 2 greyhound. So can he get round? Can he get a nice clear run round? 3-1 Chegs, who's only had a couple of runs in this country, has come from Ireland. He's not a young greyhound in particular, but he's unexposed around this circuit. 7-2 Mandeville Like in the 4. And if you're going for a big price, you'll be on Mont Bleu. You'll be cheering the stripes for those Football Widows in the 6. 7-1 outsider. 3 minutes. 3 minutes to choose which greyhound. So a couple of minutes to choose those greyhounds. Run the Risk in trap 1. He's going to go off favourite by the looks of things. 4 trainer Hazel Kemp, who had plenty of winners at our morning meeting. Might be another one about to head her way in the next couple of minutes. 9-4 now, Oscar's Thunder racing out of trap 5. They're the 2 market leaders. They're the 2 taking most of the bets with the bookmakers, with the guys downstairs. So we're over on the far side this time. This is just a sprint race, so I'm just going to go half a circuit from the starting boxes round the couple of bends to the winning line. 15 or so seconds of pure action. Signal has been given. Greyhounds walk into the starting traps. We're nearly ready. A lovely wave for the flag. The hare is on the spin for this sprint. Race number 3. They are racing away. They come quite a level start. 5 tries to break the line. 1 up on the inside. 3 slightly sandwiched. 6 around the outer. Run the Risk. The favourite has gone on. 1 in front from 3 checks as they come off the bend. Then 5 Oscar's Thunder. They're down the straight. Favourites in front. Run at the Risk. 1 wins from 3. Closer third. Probably just 6 getting up on the outside of 5. But the favourite has won. Trap 1. Run the Risk. Run the Risk, 15:47, which was exactly the time he did last week as well, just showing how consistent greyhounds are. And the favourite has gone in. The bookmakers will be paying out. Run the Risk. Here's the replay on the screen. Got a lovely start. Plenty of racing room down on the inside, of course, with no trap 2 in the race. That was always going to help. Cheggs has run well, the recent recruit. Gets second. And 6 is third. If you've played the trio, 6 was third. So Run the Risk for Mr. Cowan and Mrs. Kemp. Another winner for Hazel. 1, 3 and 6 the result in race 3.
All family, or well, part of the party anyway. Run the Risk, then the winner of race number 3. The congratulations to Dorota's Wildcat 2018 Star Sports Derby Champion Stakes here at Towcester Racecourse. Second year Towcester have had the Derby, of course, a massive success. Run the Risk, your winner from Mr. G.J. Cohen and Mrs. H.P.J. Kemp. So well done to Connections, a great result. Second, number 3, Cheggs for Jim Reynolds. And third home, Oscar's Thunder, again for Jim Reynolds. So our winner just getting a well-deserved drink. This race, of course, is dedicated to Lucy Aird, who is here to have a picture with our winner. Here he is, the most important man at Towcester Racecourse, Jim Tate, our photographer. We could be a while, ladies and gents, we could be a while. Ladies, guys, there's an art in this, you know. There is. He's very, very, very fussy with his photography. Takes a lot of pride in his work, does Jim. Oh, look, see, I told you. Jim, I reckon your other career could be landing airplanes. I honestly think. This dog's going to run again, I think. Well done to Winning Connections then. Hazel Kemp, owned by Hazel and Mr. G.J. Cowan as well. So, Lucy, whose birthday it is, Callum, who organised it. So, Lucy, how old are we today?
30.
Oh, very happy birthday. Is it your birthday today?
No, last week. Yeah.
And are you regular to Towcester? Have you been before?
Once for the horses with my children. He's a big horse fan, so.
Okay. So just a little note, your birthday message is coming on our big screen now. It's on screen if you want to have a little look. Happy birthday, Lucy. I hope we've got the name right. We have indeed. Happy birthday, Lucy. Love all the family. So that was me. That was me. They didn't do that, to be honest. I arranged that myself. So, yeah. Callum. Yes. Partner?
Husband.
Husband. Ah, okay. So you organised the event. I did. All these people, do you know them or are they just stragglers?
Hangers on. Yeah.
They've just come for the free booze and the photo.
And the sausage, yeah.
And the sausage. Interesting. Who's offering them? Oh, he's gone shy. So we've got Lucy and then family, friends, all around. Have you backed any winners?
No.
And you asked me what came second and third, so you obviously didn't back the winner either.
No, never. No, I've done really, really bad.
Dear. What are you going for? What did you pick?
I picked 5 Oscar's Thunder, and on my free bet as well because Lucy and Callum's little boy's called Oscar.
Okay. That would have been nice.
He didn't win.
Yeah, no, the fairy tale ending didn't happen. I could do so much, but I can't make them all win, okay? So, you're here now. Is the party finished after racing tonight, or do we go somewhere else?
Back to ours.
Back to the house. Nothing like a house party, is there?
No. Keep the children up, why not?
Brilliant. Guys, listen, thanks for getting involved. Have a great night. Before we go, what wins the next?
Number 3.
Three? Oh, look, she's disgusted. Huh? What did you want to win the next?
Number 1.
There we have it, best friends. They're going to start arguing in a minute. Guys, have a great evening. Thanks for getting involved. So happy birthday to Lucy Aird, and Lucy's here with all her family and friends. And you heard it here first, number 1 or 3 wins the next race.
There is a way around it, of course. You could always put them in a forecast. Let's have a look at Run the Risk. Running to the front at the second bend and making most of the running. Nice draw on the inside, as we said earlier. Promising run from Cheggs, who's only arrived here recently in second. But Run the Risk, one with a bit to spare, in fairness, in the end. 1-3-6 in the third. So race 4 on the way. Don't forget there is a vacant box again because Agadown Stacey won't be running this evening. She was due to be in trap 6. She's not here. She's not running. 5 dogs only. Run the Risk 6-4 favourite, the winner in race 3. Cheggs at 3-1. 6 was third. So no trap 6 in the next race. 5 greyhounds only. That race is off in about 10 minutes' time. 10 minutes. All those bookmakers are keen. They want to try and get some cash back. Betting already in for race number 4. Head to Barry. Head to BG Racing. Head to Towcester Bet if you prefer. Even money, Bridget Jones. That was one of the picks of the ladies, wasn't it? I can't remember if that was Lucy or that was her friend's choice. But anyway, even money, Bridget Jones in the 3. 5-2, Leland Ted in trap 1. 7-2, Holden Rocket in the 4. 4-1, Macaroon Matt running out of 2. And 4-1, Cooley Kareen Act in trap 5. No 6 dog, 5 dogs only. Still time, by the way, to go to the Towcester Racecourse app. Download that. It might already be on your phone. You might have downloaded it and haven't got round to hitting competitions. And then when you've hit competitions, you hit Imperial Cars prize draw. You then hit enter competition, and that takes you that little bit closer to being in with a chance of winning £1,000 tonight. And if nothing else, to have the excitement of spinning the wheel and being in with a chance. So do that now. We're going to close it up for, goodness knows, about half an hour, I would guess. So do that now, or you may miss the chance. But the Imperial Car Supermarket big cash giveaway comes later. Obviously, grounds are coming out a little bit later than is normally the case because it is still pretty warm out there. So don't let that put you off getting your wages sorted out. Around about 3 minutes on the clock before race 4 will get underway. Even money, Bridget Jones in the 3 box here for Keith Hazeltine, clear favourite. And 5-2 brings in the 1, Leland Ted. The ground's just about to come up the walkway for the parade for race 4. So a closer look at the 5 runners. Trap 1, Leland Ted running for Mr. J. Barney and Hazel Kemp at 33.6. Greyhound in 2 is Macaroon Matt for Boomplane Syndicate and Jim Reynolds, 31.8. Running 3, Bridget Jones. Mr. Kenningham, the owner, Keith Hazeltine trains 28.9. There's Holden Rocket for Nice One, Cyril Syndicate and Heather Dimmock, 34.2. And in the orange is Cooley Kareen Act for the Radleys, Mr. Spackman, Mr. Taylor, Jim Reynolds, 33.2 kilograms. Going to turn left when they get to the end of the path and make their way towards the starting boxes with not too long to get those wagers sorted out. Plenty, I'm sure, will be playing Bridget Jones, running out of trap 3. It's only having a 4th start at Toast, looking for that first win, but she had a little trip to Henlow the other day, so that change of scenery might well have done her the world of good. We'll see in a few moments if that is the case. 5-2 Leland Ted, who is capable of trapping pretty smartly on occasions. Could do with a nice break from the red box for Hazel Kemp. And then 7-2 Bar Holden Rocket, still looking for a first win. Heather Dimmock's runner in the 4. And the other pair at 5-1, Macaroon Matt in trap 2. Who was off the track for a little while, but he's having his second run back. Didn't really come out on his return effort. He's better than that. 5-1 Cooley Kareen Act, another greyhound looking for a first career victory, but he's been tried in some pretty good races both here and indeed elsewhere. Greyhounds are going in. Still 1 or 2 getting some late bets on. It's your last chance. They are going in. Evie has waved her flag. Hare is on the spin. A6 the grade, race 4. Favourite in the 3. Racing away they go. 1 got a nice start, Leland Ted. They're well grouped though. Bridget Jones 3's trying to clear the 2. Can't do it at the moment. Macaroon Matt in second as they run down the back. Leland Ted, trap 1. Macaroon Matt next. Then the favourite in third. 2.5 lengths away and they've gone clear of the other 2 greyhounds. Down towards the home turn. 2's trying to squeeze up. Won't get through. Leland Ted 1. Here's Bridget Jones. Bridget Jones round the outside now, laying it down. The favourite goes on and starts to open up. She's pulling clear. She's beaten the boys with authority. 3 Bridget Jones. Close in behind, might just be 1 Leland Ted holding on, I think, for second, ahead of 2 Macaroon Matt, but we get that confirmed. But there's no doubt about the winner. The favourite's gone in. Another favourite wins. Bridget Jones, trap 3. $28.79. Keith Hazeltine trained, owner Mr. Kenningham, well done to them. Let's have a look at it again. Trap 1 is second, trap 2 is third, 3-1-2, 1 led up. 3 in a good position. 2 trying to nip up the inside macaroon mat. There was no route through there for Jim Reynolds. Charge tries again. Meantime, Bridget Jones starting to eat into the leader's advantage, swinging round the outside. And she's come home clear in the end. She's won this very, very easily. Go and collect if you've backed her. 3-1-2 the result.
Birthday.
Yeah.
Happy birthday. Sing happy birthday, yeah. Greyhound, we can all sing. We've got photographer here in a second as well. Yeah, an impressive winner then of the Greyhound Restaurant VIP dining experience from £39.50. Bridget Jones for Keith Hazeltine and Mr. C.R. Kenningham. So big well done to Connections there of our race number 4. Lyland Ted for Hazel Kemp was second, and Macaroon Matt third home for Jim Reynolds. This race is also dedicated to Natasha Andrews. So Natasha's birthday today. We'll have a chat with Natasha in a couple of moments' time. Smile! Jim, where's your squeaky toy? We can give our winner a little stroke if we want. Oh, there's the squeaky toy. Well done to Connections. That was good.
Yeah, that was a really good run from the bitch tonight. Very pleasing.
Very impressive the way she came and did it. Like there was nothing else going to get by.
Yeah, this brought her to be a stayer, so she seemed to stay on well there. So.
Yeah, she did. She ran straight through the line and was getting further, wasn't she?
Yeah, she was. She's coming forward, so that's all we can.
Improving all the time.
Yeah, she is. Good. Yeah, very.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Very well done to win Connections there. Sorry, guys, you can't keep the dog. You don't get the dog, unfortunately. You don't get to keep her. She's got some other owners who pay for her and look after her and feed her. Hold on, we're going to have a chat. So we're on TV. So Natasha, come here for a second. So it's your birthday. Is it today?
Yeah.
How old are we?
28.
28. You don't look a day over.
Lies, you're at least 30.
Lies. Is it lies?
No, it's not lies. I'm 30. Sure? I'm 28. 28.
Is she sure? Is she?
She's sure, yeah.
So, first time here?
No. Been here before.
Okay, and oh, it was a surprise. Oh, this lady's got loads to say. You come around here. Come and have a chat with us.
It's a Tinder date.
It's a Tinder date. And who are all the other people the ones that she swiped left to? Right. So this lady's got loads to say. So you said it's a first time here and it was a surprise.
My first time, her second, third time, but it's a surprise. This is her husband, and he wanted to surprise her, and all of her friends came together to do it, and we did it.
Well done. Well done. Are you taking all the credit for this?
No, it's her husband.
Nicholas, we had a chat earlier on. Well done. You've played a blinder, I believe.
I didn't do too bad.
Husband of the Year award goes to you.
I don't know about that.
Is he a good husband, Natasha?
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
You would say that because he's after paying for your night out, isn't he? And was your guy, was he messing earlier on, or did you meet on Tinder?
No, I didn't meet him on Tinder.
I just had to ask you. It was Tesco's. Come on, tell us about it. Tesco.
I can't tell you much about that, mate.
Come on, tell us. How did you?
It was called self-service, and they kind of got together on a 99p effect.
Basically, if you put a £5 in, you get what you want.
there we have it. I've never met anyone that's met at Tesco's before I got married, especially on the easy access tills. I mean, that's excellent news. So who else? If someone said a minute ago about singing happy birthday, who's going to do that?
We'll all do it.
Right, okay. Who's going to start? Who's going to start? Right. Oh, come on, Kim, best friend, come on. Kim, are you the singer? Come on.
She's the singer.
Come on, Kim, you got to sing. Come on, Kim, you got to sing. You ready? Come on, you ready? 3, 2, 1.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, dear Natasha. Happy birthday
to you.
Well, that was a surprise. Right, guys, what wins the next before you go?
What wins? 3.
3 wins the next. Natasha, have a great night. Nicholas, well done. Thank you very much, guys. There we have it. Guys, still a little bit more time. Download the app. Competition entered. In with a chance to spin our wheel. I'm going to get the winner very, very soon. Still got time. But for now, back to you, Darryl.
Jimmy, thanks very much. Some fine-voiced visitors to Towcester, I think, this evening. Great rendition. Happy birthday. Everyone knew the words as well. It was absolutely brilliant. Bridget Jones has won here. Race number 4, right round the outside. Picking off Leylin Ted out of 1 and Macaroon Matt, who tried to get up the inside. Wasn't really happening. And Bridget Jones romping home. And as we heard afterwards, when she goes up in trip, well, there might be even better to come. That will be something to look forward to. Next race, SP's first of all. Evans favourite, the winner. 5-2 the runner-up. So next race will be race 5, which is another 4-ben race. A5 the grade. All 6 greyhounds will run in that race. They're about 7 or 8 minutes away from starting race 5. So we'll have greyhounds out fairly shortly. We'll have betting up on the screen. In fact, there it is. Are you going to back the favourite, or are you going to go for something at a bit of a price this time? Slow Roller in the 6 is favourite for trainer Heather Dimmock. 6-4 chance. Dog's been on her travels. Been running at Swindon. She ran in the produce stakes for the British bred greyhounds around there. 6-4 chance. 9-4 Jazzy Jazz running out of 5. 3-1 is Gully Foyle in trap 4. 5-1 Harry's Risk in the red box trap 1. Up the ante in the 2 at 5-1, and Billy's Express is in trap 3 at 5-1 as well. So Slow Roller the favourite. Who wins? Who do you think wins? 6 minutes or so to make your choice.
Is trying, but no, yes, it's done it. We have another winner of the Imperial Car Supermarket Big Cash Giveaway. Give that man £1,000.
So there's the betting for race number 5. There's not just your chance to enter the competition course on the app. There's so much more besides, including Hobbs's Saturday Hot Shots as well. 3 more selections to come this evening. So have a look at the app, find out which greyhounds Hobbsy thinks might be worth backing tonight. And you never know, you could be backing a few winners courtesy of the Towcester Racecourse app as well.
Not next one, the next one, yeah? Race number 6. Number 6. My name.
So they are parading in front of this massive crowd here on Saturday night at Towcester. Race number 5, Harry's Risk in the red jacket, owner Mr. Cowan, trainer Hazel Kemp, 33.5. Blue is 2 up the ante for Mr. G. Norville, Heather Dimmock, 26.6. 3, Billy's Express, Mr. M. Gregory, Bob Liddington, 30.7, the trainer. Gully Foyle in 4 for the Trotters and Mark Wallace, the trainer, 32 kilos. Jazzy Jazz in 5 for Mr. Burgess and Mr. Harms. Simon Harms trains, 30.7. Striped Coat for 6, Slow Roller for Mr. G. Norville. He's got 2 runners in the race, also for Heather Dimmock, 26 on the weight, 26 kilos on the money. Slow Roller's the dog at the head of the market as well, 6-4 chance. Been running, as we were saying, in the British bred competition at Swindon. The Produce back on home sand this evening. Clear favourite. Favourites have been going well. Jazzy Jazz has got a bit of early speed. So has Gully Foyle. They might be the 2 to bounce out in front. Jazzy Jazz in the 5 at 9-4. Gully Foyle trap 4 at 7-2. Bigger odds the others. There goes Harry's Risk. Trap 1 at 5-1, along with Up the Ante. And Billy's Express, biggest price. Biggest return if you're backing it, 7 times your stake. If Billy's comes in, trap 3, 7-1. Oh, lovely shots here across Towcester. Fantastic views from this wonderful racecourse. And there is the sun about to disappear on the horizon. Wonderful shots there. So the runners are going in. We're nearly ready. Race number 5. The bell rings, the hare is on its way. Race 5, Grade A5, just over a lap of the track. The favourites in the 6, Slow Roller. And they're racing away they go. 4 and 3 nipped away quick as 6 is trying to move up amongst them as they head around the bend. 4 in front, Gully Foyle. 6 in a good position, Slow Roller. 5, Jazzy Jazz trying to move up as well. Now 4 and 5 edge on. 6 shuffle back. 3's gone up into third, Billy's Express. Past halfway, Gully Foyle. 4, Jazzy Jazz trying to get on terms. Can't quite do so. Billy's Express 3 running. 6 picking up again, Slow Roller. Into the lane they come. Gully Foyle, 4 has it. 4 has it from 5. And desperately closing behind. 6 flew home as 3 faded late. Wait on the judge for the minor positions. Gully Foyle, 29.15, has been confirmed as the winner for Mark Wallace and the Trotter family.
I think it was number 5.
Here's the replay. 4, 5 and 6 has been called by the judges. Good start for 4 into the bend. Gully Foyle, 6 had a nice pitch at this early stage, just got shunted back. Slow Roller had to come again with another attempt. Jazzy Jazz right there on the outside, trap 5. She's held every chance. Billy's Express was picking up the outsider. Slow Roller, a bit unlucky early on, starts to run again late, does get third. But Gully Foyle has won it. It's a winner for Mark Wallace, 4, 5 and 6. We're back with Jimmy in a second.
So it's the first winner on the card tonight for trainer Mark Wallace. Owners, Mr. B. Trotter, G. Trotter, L. Trotter and M.A. Wallace. So very well done to Winning Connections, Gully Foyle, for race number 5, the Friday, Saturday and Sunday night racing in 2018. This race is dedicated to Paul Hazel's 50th birthday celebration. I think the guys are on the way down, I hope, for our presentation, but they're not here yet. So our winner of race number 5. So we've got the birthday boy, Paul Hazel. He's coming. He's just taken half the day to come down the stairs. It's okay, Paul. No, we'll wait for you. I want everyone out in the balcony on box number 1. Everyone out. So again, big well done to Connections of our winner, B. Trotter, G. Trotter, L. Trotter, and Mr. Mark Wallace. Well done to Connections. Gully Foyle, your winner of race number 5, the Friday, Saturday and Sunday night in racing 2018. Paul, just come back here. Just come back. We'll have a little chat for a second.
Go on then, have a chat.
So, it's birthday celebration. Are you 50 today?
I'm 50 today, yeah.
And whose idea was this?
I'm well pleased about it.
Well, I was going to say you look more like 60, not 50.
Yeah, thanks very much. Yeah.
Who's this?
This is my son.
Yeah.
Sam.
Did he organise it?
No, my wife organised it.
Oh, she's organised everything, but wouldn't even come down to have a photo with you?
No.
No.
Sums it up, doesn't it?
It's bad form, isn't it?
Yeah, it does sum it. Devastated.
Yeah, where is she?
I'll probably get in a cab now and go home.
I mean, he's devastated. This is awful, guys. He's going to go home now.
Oh, no, look, there she is. Look.
Oh, here she is.
Feel free to ridicule her.
Mrs. Hazel, are you coming in? No. No.
She's not having it.
No, she's not having a bar of me, is she? So, your first time here or not?
No, I've been here loads.
But you're in the box, having a good night. Friends, family, all here.
Yeah, winning nothing, but give it a go.
It's an up and down night, isn't it, for punters and bookies? But it's just good fun.
It's all about a bit of fun, isn't it?
Exactly. Listen, happy birthday, many happy returns. All the best. Thank you very much. There we have it, Paul Hazel's 50th birthday celebration for race number 5, the Friday, Saturday and Sunday night racing in 2018. Big well done, connections, Gully Foyle, B Trotter, G Trotter, L Trotter and Mr. Mark Wallace. Back to you, Darryl.
Thank you, Jimmy. Good result for the Trotters, and here is how Gully Foyle won it again from the boxes. I think if you back the 6, little bit unlucky, slow roller, getting into a lovely position there, just nowhere to go. And she could be one to keep a watch on for maybe next week or next time. Jazzy Jazz tried the 5, tried to put a challenge in, but Gully Foyle was pretty tough on the front. You see 6 running on again very, very late. Pinch is 3rd, so gotta like what Slow Roller was doing in defeat this evening, I think. Next race up will be race 6, first of our 2 open races tonight, which are races that are open to greyhounds and greyhound trainers from other venues. Oh, we got a winner there. Oh, there we are. They're back on the balcony. You see, if you can't come to us, we will come to you. We get you somehow on the big screen. Open race action on the way. The Gain Greyhound Nutrition Sprint. Race number 6 in a moment. There's the result of the 5th race. A Gully Foyle in the 4, 7-2 and 9-4 the runner-up. Trap 6 was 3rd. Outside numbers. Make of it what you will. 4, 5 and 6 in race 5. And some betting is in as well. No Trap 5 in race number 6. Favoured in 1, Asher Kiran. 4, Mark Wallace. 7-4 is 2, Lazy Man. So 6-4, 1, 7-4, 2, Lazy Man for Kevin Hutton. 5-2, Slow Down Sally. Prolific winner in Trap 4. 3-1, 6, Forest Lana. 8-1, 3, Take Cash for Ash. And we'll have race 6 in about 8 minutes' time. But never too early to get your wagers on, make your picks, choose your winners, choose your greyhounds. 6-4, 1 and 7-4, 2.
Just a quick mention for all the children that are in the house tonight. It's not in the race card, but the next race we're going to have the children's race. We do it most Saturday nights here. So any children that want to get involved and present the prize to our winner, have a few photos, come down to the winner's enclosure after next race, race number 6, the children's race.
Do you put the children in the traps? Yeah.
So here come the Greyhounds for race number 6. Let's have a closer look at these open race sprinters. Asha Karan wearing the red jacket of Trap 1, owned by Mr. Costa, Goddard, Mullin and Stoughton, trained by Mark Wallace. 29.3 and 2 is Lazy Man, Mr. Harvey and Kevin Hutton. 30.43, Take Cash for Ash, shown to trainer Stephen Rayner. 33.3, 4 is Slow Down Sally. For owners Mr. Fowler, Man and Mrs. Marshall, Mark Wallace trains 29.2. No 5, that's vacant. 6 Forest Lana. Norbert Syndicate, the owners. Kevin Hutton, the trainer. 29.6, about 3 minutes to pick your winner. Asha Karan still just shading favouritism. Trap 1, 6 to 4, Lazy Man. 7 to 4, 5 to 2, Slow Down Sally. Asha Karan has been in good form, went to Romford and won over 4 bends. Had won over the 4 bends at Towcester in a top grade. Back down to sprinting tonight. Got a lot of early speed, but there's some solid sprinters up against her this evening. Lazy Man, 2 runs, 2 wins at Towcester. Getting faster on the clock. Very, very promising younger puppy for, or just outside of puppy status now. He's an August whelp for Kevin Hutton. And you can never discount Slow Down Sally, who seems to have been around for a long time, but she just wins so often, like clockwork on occasions in these contests. 5 to 2, there she is in Trap 4. Never to be underestimated. 7 to 2, Forest Lana. And 10 to 1, Take Cash for Ash. Who are you playing? Time to choose, time to play, race 6. Now the market is interesting because they've come for Lazy Man, who's now favourite. So 2 Lazy Man is 6 to 4. Asha Karan in Trap 1 is now 2 to 1. So we've got a change of favourite. Very interesting just before the start. Just spinning around behind the boxes over on the far side. The Gain Greyhound Nutrition Sprinter, thanks as ever to Gain. Very loyal supporters here at Towcester. Thank you to Gain for their sponsorship of the open race sprint. And the runners are going in. The 5 Greyhounds are going in for race number 6. Evie looks on. Greyhounds all in. Hare on the way. The Gain Greyhound Nutrition Sprint. 260. Racing away they go. Lazy Man's got out ahead of Asha Karan. 2 leads. 1 Slow Down Sally's in trouble through the field, dropping back at the home bend. Lazy Man in front here, unbeaten. That record will stay intact as they go towards the line. Lazy Man 2 will go on and score. Very tight second. Asha Karan won the far side of 6 Forest Lana. Slow Down Sally has finished the race at the back. Lazy Man has won it. Lazy Man, 3 runs, 3 wins. 15:31 is the winning time. 15:31 for Lazy Man. Here's the replay. Not the quickest out. Great pace. Great pace to the corner, Lazy Man. Put his mark on the race. Asher Karan couldn't go with that. And Lazy Man has won really well. What a nice prospect he is. Close call for second.
Just leave that there, okay? Just get the dog gets it. Who's going to give this to the winner for me? Just hold it there between you, okay? So we all got to squeeze in, guys. Squeeze in. So the tall ones to the back. Tall ones to the back, right? Oh, you need to go on.
Katie.
So winner of the Gain Greyhound Nutrition Sprint here at Towcester, race number 6 tonight, is Lazy Man for Kevin Hutton and owned by Mr. S.G. Harvey. Second, Asha Karen for Mark Wallace, 2-1. And third home, number 6, Forest Lana for Kevin Hutton again. So big shout out to our winning connections there of race number 6, the Gain Greyhound Nutrition Sprint, which I've so our photographer's coming in now. We can all have a little pet, guys, after we have a photo, okay? But just be quiet. Yeah. Well. Okay, our dog is just, our winner's a little bit nervous, so we're not gonna, if we give the picture, we're not gonna, he's a little bit jumpy, so we don't want the kids to get anything to get hurt. But we're gonna have a chat with you all. Okay, so we're gonna have a picture. Jim's gonna take a picture. We all looking? Right, where do we start? What's your name?
Aiden.
Aiden. How old are you, Aiden?
9.
9. You having a good time?
Yeah.
Do you like the winner?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your name?
Amazing.
He was so funny.
What? Huh? What?
Maisie. Maisie, I spoke to you earlier, didn't I? Yeah. You having a good night?
Yeah.
Good.
Ashley.
Ashley. Ashley, your mum's birthday tonight, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you're having fun, yeah?
Yeah.
Good. What's your name, young man? What's your name? Oh, we got all shy, are we? Oh, it's okay. No problem. What's your name?
Isabella.
Isabella. Where are you from, Isabella?
Leighton Buzzard.
Leighton Buzzard. Is this your first time here?
Yeah.
Having fun?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. What's your name?
Callum.
Callum, you were eating chips a few minutes ago, weren't you? We had a chat.
Yeah.
Yeah? You having a good night?
Yeah.
Good lad. What's your name? Oh, don't tell me. Gotten. Freddie.
Yeah.
Hey, good lad, Freddie. How old are you, Freddie?
4.
4, are you?
Yeah.
You having fun?
Yeah.
Good lad. What's your name?
Brayden.
Brayden. You've got curly hair like me. It's cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. How old are you?
5.
5. What's your name?
William.
William, where are you from, William?
Mister.
Bister. Where are we? What's your name, young lady?
Isla.
Isla. They make great pets, you know, greyhounds. Do you like them?
Yeah.
Retired greyhounds make great pets, guys. I know all the parents are there. They're like, don't tell them that. But they make great pets. You don't have to walk them. They sleep all day. They're brilliant. So what do we want for Christmas next year?
A dog.
A greyhound. Yay! What's your name?
Katie.
Katie, how old are you, Kaylee?
7.
7. What's your name?
Fletcher.
Sorry?
Fletcher.
Huh?
Fletcher.
Fletcher. How old are you, Fletcher? Shall we say 2? 3? 2. He's 2. Mummy says 2. What's your name?
Freya.
Freya. How old are you, Freya?
9.
You having fun?
Yeah.
Good. What's your name?
Katie.
Katie. How old are you, Katie?
7.
7. Good girl. Where are you from?
Hook Norton.
Where?
Hook Norton.
What's your name?
Darcy.
Darcy. You having a good night?
Yeah.
Did you give the winner a pet?
Yeah.
Good. Well done. What's your name?
Ralph.
Ralph Norton. Huh? No. Good. What's your name?
Scarlett.
Scarlett. Where are you from?
Kettering.
Kettering. Where's that? Well, that's not far. It is actually quite far, isn't it?
I don't know.
Having fun?
Mhm.
Good. What's your name?
Daisy.
Daisy. Did you see the winner? Did you give him a pet?
No.
No. Okay. Do you like them?
Yeah.
They make great pets, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do we want for Christmas? A greyhound. A retired one as a pet.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to put it on the list, yeah? Yeah. Okay. What's your name?
Arian.
Arian, that's a cool hat.
Thanks.
You having a good night?
Yeah.
Good lad. What's your name? Keely. Are you very shy, are you?
Not normally. No.
Not normally, no. Mummy says you're not shy. Yeah, we're a bit shy. There we go. Ladies and gents, have a great night, kiddies. Thanks for getting involved. So there we have it. Our children's race of the night, race number 6, is also the Gain Greyhound Nutrition Sprint. Your winner, Lazy Man, Kevin Hutton, SG Garvey, race number 6.
Great stuff from Jimmy. Fantastic work there with the kids. All good fun, isn't it? The children's race. Absolutely love it. Best bit of the night. It's rocking on the balcony as well this evening. Lazy Man 6-4 favourite if you were with the winner there. Trap 2, Asha Karan, Trap 1, 2-1. Forest Lana was third in Trap 6. We'll be at race 7 next. No Trap 6 in that race. Vacant box, 5 dogs only, race number 7. Coming up next at Towcester in about 10 minutes' time. And then Jimmy will be spinning the wheel, of course, very, very soon. See betting is developing. Race number 7. Clock ticking away. Trap 4 here. Shibboleth is the favourite for Kevin Hutton. 5-4 in the market. 9-4 is 5 Holy Water from 2-1. Hyamza El Sevi, trap 1, 5-2. 5-1 is Palace Jester in the 2, and 7-1 Victoria Lane running out of trap 3. But Shibboleth in trap 4. Poppy is favourite. If that's your choice in race number 7, Doc should be out very shortly. So let's check them out. Race number 7, Hyamza El Sevi running out of trap 1. The Hyamza Boys Syndicate of Mark Wallace, 33.2 kilograms. Greyhound in 2, Palace Jester for Chris Joyce, owner and trainer, 35.8. Victoria Lane for Mr. M. Lowther and Stephen Rayner, 25.3 and 3. Shibboleth is 4, owned and trained by Kevin Hutton, 26.95. Holy Water, owner trainer Hazel Kemp, 29.4 kilograms. So they're making their way up the path towards the starting boxes. They take a left swing when they get there for race number 7 in around 3 minutes' time. Shibboleth's a warm favourite, hasn't raced since May. Only had a handful of runs in this country. First run back after a spell away, so trials are all pretty positive, and the market certainly is. 9-4 Holy Water in 5. If you've picked up a copy of the Racing Post, you might have noted that he was the best bet on the Racing Post card today, according to their experts. Holy Water in the 5 for Hazel Kemp, 5-2 Hyamza El Sevi in 1, and then 5-1 trap 2 Palace Jester, and 7-1 Victoria Lane in 3. So 2 minutes to pick your dogs. So they're the runners poised behind the traps. They'll be asked to go forward in the next 30 seconds or so. Shibboleth is going to go off favoured out of trap 4 here to try and give Kevin Hutton a second winner of the evening. 9-4 Holy Water in 5 for Hazel Kemp. 5-2 Mark Wallace's Hyamza El Sevi in the 1. So the runners are going in for race number 7. There goes the hare. The hare is on its way round race 7. 1 lap, A4 the grade. Shibboleth in trap 4 the favourite. Racing away they come. 5 broke best. Holy Water's going to just try and tack across, but Shibboleth wouldn't let it through. 4 up on the inside. 2 trying to nip round the Rouse route. Palace Gesture 4 leads Shibboleth. Palace Gesture, though, is very game, and he's grabbed the lead from the favourite, who's immediately rallying. Then 5 Holy Water. They're well clear. Good tussle going on here. Shibboleth on the outside. 4, 2 Palace Gesture battling on tenaciously down the straight. Shibboleth on the outside trying to get on terms of the favourite. 5 the far side. Holy Water's come through. Holy Water took advantage of Palace Gesture and Shibboleth on the near side battling it out, and it's 5 Holy Water that's won for Hazel Kemp. Judges called 5, 2 and 4. Holy Water, owned and trained by Hazel Kemp. 28.92, coming through to win. Shibboleth seen to hold every chance on the outside of Palace Gesture. We'll have a look at it again. Good start, Holy Water. That wasn't a surprise. Couldn't get across, though, because Shibboleth showed pace up the 4, kept 5 out wide, allowing 2 to get into the race. Palace Gesture down the back. Palace Gesture goes on. Shibboleth is coming back. They were toing and froing here. The favourite, you'd expect perhaps to go on at this stage, doesn't. Allows 2 back in front. And Shibboleth hit the front a couple of times, stopped, had a little think about it perhaps. And Holy Water on the far side has come storming through. So 5, 2 and 4 the result. Photo print on screen. Photo print on screen. We get some reaction with Jimmy, of course, in a moment. And Holy Water it is who's won.
Yeah, thanks, Darryl. So your winner then of the Watch All Trials races on the Towcester Racecourse, Abstakes, Holy Water, Hazel Kemp, and owned by Hazel Kemp. So big congratulations to the Hazel Kemp. I'm just going to make a quick announcement before we present our prize. If Gary Jones is in the building, Gary Jones, your name has been picked out of the draw to spin the wheel. So Gary Jones, if you're in the building, please come and see me ASAP. So big congratulations to Winning Connections then of the Watch All Trials and races on the Towcester Racecourse app. This race is also dedicated to Travis Perkins. So we've got the Travis Perkins crew here, and we're going to have a chat with them in a couple of minutes. We're just waiting for our resident photographer. He gets slower as the races go on, but he's coming, he's on his way. I can see him. Here he is. Here he is. Never fails to let us down. So I haven't seen Hazel tonight, but if she's around, well done, Hazel, or if you're watching, big congratulations. That's 2 winners, I believe, on the card so far. So which one of the Travis Perkin-ettes am I going to speak to? This man. Are you the boss? You're the boss. You're obviously a good boss. They seem to like you.
That's because I'm paying for the beer.
Yeah. Good shout, actually. Will they be saying the same thing on Monday morning?
Oh, probably not. I'll be bad boy by then again.
So what's the occasion tonight? Is it just like a normal night out staff do?
Everyone's been working hard for the last few months, so a bit of a letdown to have a few drinks and everyone enjoy themselves.
Staff appreciation.
Bit of that.
Love it.
Way.
So they're all working hard?
Give or take.
Yeah. We've all got favourites. Go on, who's your favourite?
Not him.
Is he? I'd say he's a bit idle, is he?
Yeah, he was in the last race, Lazy Boy, I think he was. Yeah, that's right.
I think I heard him complaining earlier on how far he had to walk to the toilet. I mean, it's only here to there.
Sounds about right.
So, who else have we got? All workers or any friends?
This is most of the team. We've got about 10 not here, but this is most of them. So everyone's here.
And who organised tonight?
Marion, where's Marion? Here.
Marion, come on, come and say hello. Come on.
My main person is Big John, the driver there. He represents them. I'd like him to come forward now.
Is John the driver? Are you driving? Tonight?
Not tonight, no.
Oh, I was thinking. I was sure I saw you with a couple of pints earlier.
We have got a designated driver. He's in the minibus waiting outside, and he's going to take this loudly right back home with us, so should be a good, nice trip on the way home. So.
And where is home? Where are you all going back to?
Just all back from Northampton, just at Travis Perkins Kitchen Road, so yeah, we'll work from there.
Okay, and does the party finish here, or are you all going out, as they say?
90% of them are going to town, so yeah, I think we're going to go there.
Somebody else.
Yeah, you work away, Mary. You tell me what to do.
Richard Parry. Come forward.
Richard, step forward. This is like a Travis Perkins Awards night, isn't it, huh? Step right up, Richard.
Yo.
Tell us about yourself. What's your name and where you come from?
Yeah. Travis Perkins, Ketchum Road.
Oh, good man.
So yeah, it's got to get that one in. All these guys are fucking brilliant. I work with all these guys. I've been 18 years at TP, so yeah, it's been good. Yeah.
Good. So good night. Good night out so far. We're having a good night so far. Guys, enjoy the rest of the evening. Have a good night. Thank you. There we have it. The Travis Perkins from Northampton. I still need Gary Jones. If Gary Jones is in the building, Gary Jones. Last time, Gary, if you don't come forward, I'm going to have to go to someone else. But your name has been drawn to spin the wheel for the Imperial Car Supermarket Big Cash giveaway. So, Gary Jones, if you're in the building, come and see me ASAP. Back to you, Darryl.
Yeah, come on, Gary. £1,000 awaits you. Holy Water led up early in race number 7-5. Shibboleth, young and experienced Greyhound, showing signs of that during the course of the race as well. Palace Gesture got a lovely run through on the inside at halfway. But toing and froing between the 2 and the 4 eventually allows Holy Water to nip up the inside. I initially thought he was going to go around the outer, but he was wise, he was clever, and that route down the inside paid big dividends in race number 7. Winner was 9-4, trap 5 Holy Water, trap 2 Palace Jester, 5-1. The favourite was in third. Let's have a look at the runners for race number 8, which will be our next contest. A3, the Great Fourfielder 6 for this one in about 9 minutes' time. Ballymac Osby in trap 5. Market leader 5-4. 5-2 is Popman in 6. Ahead of that, 2-1, 3 is Kulena Farrar. Then 5-1, trap 2, Logie's Forest. 6-1 is Ramsperella in 1. 8-1 is Unlikely Paco in the 4.
Okay, guys, I'm going to have to move on to our first reserve for the big car, Imperial Car Supermarket Big Cash giveaway. Gary Jones, I'm sorry, time's up. I'm going to do, if I can, Stephen Mann. If Stephen Mann in the building? Stephen Mann. Your name has been picked to spin the wheel for the Imperial Car Supermarket Big Cash giveaway. If Stephen Mann is in the building, your chance to win £1,000, but I need you down here in the next 30 seconds. Well, maybe a minute. But Stephen Mann, if you're in the building, come and see me, or if anyone knows him, tell him to come and see me. £1,000 is up for grabs, guys.
Wow, does nobody want £1,000? Jimmy is waiting. He's got cash burning a hole in his pocket to try and give away. Stephen Mann, this is your chance to try and win some serious cash, but Jimmy needs you quickly.
Supermarket big cash giveaway. Give that man £1,000.
Last call, Stephen Mann, if you're in the building, come and see me. Your chance to spin the wheel and win £1,000 cash. I've got it in my pocket, £1,000 cash in this golden envelope. Stephen Mann, if you're here. If not, if you're not here in 30 seconds, I'm going on to our third reserve, who is Sam Mooney. I don't know if Sam Mooney is in the house, but I'm calling that name out. If Stephen comes, you'll get the chance. If not, it goes to Sam. So, I've just been told that Stephen Mann is in here, but he may be struggling to get down to the parade ring. So we'll come back in a couple of minutes. We'll just find out exactly what we can do. Well, I've got to give him a chance.
3 seconds. Wow! You've butchered her.
Runners for race number 8 as they parade round Spirella in trap 1 for owner Mr. Egan and Mrs. Jackson. Hazel Kemp, the trainer, 30.1 kilos. Blue of 2, Loggies Forest for Mrs. Hall and Mrs. Harms. Simon Harms trains, 35.2. Kulena Farrar 3 for Hazel Kemp, 33.7. Unlikely Paco 4. Stephen Rayner owns and trains, 34.4. 5 Ballymac Osby. For Mr. Egan, Jackson and Lee. Kevin Hutton, 37.1. Top man in 6, Mr. G. Hannon and Mark Wallace, 31.5. Let's go straight back to Jimmy.
Yeah, thanks, Darryl. We got to be quick. We got Steve. We got Stephen's dad's here because he's actually down at the kennels at the minute. They had a dog earlier got injured, so that was why we're waiting. Right, sir, spin the wheel. Anyone you want it to land on?
Pardon?
Which one do you want? Which one do you want?
The one that's going to win.
Well, we got number 1. We got number 1. What price is number 1, guys?
Number 1 is the winner.
7 to 1. So not necessarily a fancied favourite, but this £1,000 could be yours. Number 1. You going to watch it with me? You going to watch it with me? Right. Okay. Okay. So we're going to watch it together.
Down the kennels. So
yeah.
Trap 1 it is then. They'll be watching, waiting with bated breath for Ramsperella. We're due a few outsiders, aren't we? Bookmakers agree with that, I think. 7 to 1 chance in the red. Hazel Kemp's been amongst the winners. We know that much. 2 winners this evening. She had plenty of winners this morning, so it's an informed kennel. Ramsperella. If you're rooting for the Stephen Mann and Stephen's team, then maybe you're going to play trap 1 yourself. Favourite, though, is in the 5. Ballymac Osby only having a second start. Young Greyhound who won on debut just a few weeks ago. Kevin Hutton trained. 5-4 chance. 9-4 is Kulena Farrar. It's not won here at Towcester so far. Hazel's other dog 9-4. 5-2 Potman for Mark Wallace in the 6th. They're behind the boxes. Last chance to get those wagers on with the bookmakers. They are ready, they are cheering. Jimmy's joining in as well. For Ramsperella, trap 1 for £1,000 in cash. The Imperial Car Supermarket Big Cash giveaway on race number 8. There goes the hare. A3 the grade. Favourite in 5. A lot of attention on 1, the Ramsperella. Here's the hare. Racing away they go. 2 broke in front, 4. Unlikely Paco. Then 5, the favourite, trying to nip round the outside. 1 is at the back at the moment on the inside, trying to find a route through down the far side. Ballymac Osby, 5 goes on by a length. Unlikely Paco. 4 in second. Ramsperella. 1's got up into 3rd, but still plenty on as they go down towards the final bend. The favourite, Ballymac Osby, he's shot away. Leads by at least 6 lengths off the bend. It's not happening for Stephen, but it is happening for Ballymac Osby, who's won by a street. 5 in front. Tight for the place, might be 4, Unlikely Paco. Ahead of 3, Kulena Farrar. But no doubt about the winner. Big win, Ballymac Osby in 5. $28.13. It's a big run. It's a big run from Ballymac Osby. 5 has won it. Let's go back to Jimmy. It didn't quite happen for Stephen and for Ramsperella in trap 1.
We're all very depressed here, down here in the winners' enclosure, Darryl. We've never been so upset to see number 5 win. How do you feel, sir? At least you got a chance.
Well, yeah, we've had a go. That's the main thing. I mean, look at all the thousands who are here. And, you know.
But the good thing about it is, I get to keep this. See you, lads.
Okay.
There we have it. Thanks very much, and hopefully everything goes well later on with Stephen's dog. So congratulations to our participant there who got a chance to spin the wheel. On behalf of his son, it was Keith Mann, and for Connections of the Imperial Car Supermarket Big Cash giveaway. So your winner, Ballymac Osby for Kevin Hutton, and owners Mr. A.J. Egan, S.E. Jackson and Mr. G. Lee. So big well done to Connections involved, and we'll get our winners coming across now. We'll have a chat with Connections and we'll get a couple more in to present the prize.
And in the meantime, thank you, Jim. We have a look at the replay once again. A little bit of hope into the corner, I guess, for Ramsperella, but just found herself far too far back. And in all fairness, this was a monster run from Ballymac Osby, who's absolutely charged home here. Lightly raced Greyhound, young puppy. He is going places quickly. He waves goodbye to A3. You won't see this grade for a long old while. Absolutely dotting up in a very quick time. And another winner for Kevin Hutton, another good winner for Kevin Hutton, of course, after Lazy Man's impressive win a bit earlier.
Are you Irish? You're Irish, yeah.
Stand up there.
What, from Ireland?
Winner was favoured at 5-4. Ballymacosby in 5-4. Unlikely Paco 10-1. The runner-up 3. Cullinan Farrar got third.
So we got a winning connections then of race number 8 on the card tonight. We've got John Hogan, I believe. Is it John? John Stag getting married. Hold on. Well done to winning connections of race number 8, the Kevin Hutton trained Ballymacosby for Mr. J. Egan, S.E. Jackson and Mr. G. Lee. Very well done to connections. We have some of our owners here as well. We'll have a chat in a second. Right, we'll just have a chat with winning connections. Well done.
Got to be pleased with that.
Huh? Absolutely bolted up.
28-13. Oh, second run ever. Oh.
Exciting.
Very exciting. Very exciting.
How much have you seen at home to, I suppose, expect a run like this tonight?
Well, Kevin thinks a lot of him, and we bought him thinking there was a lot of him. Don't run, Steve. They always leave me to this. But no, Kevin thinks a lot of him. And, well, it's only his second race. But 28-13, I'm blown away. Blown away.
And I suppose it's too early to have a real plan. You just take it step by step at the minute, or do you have an end goal?
Well, he's still a puppy, so we'll take it easy for now, but we can dream.
What would you like to do? Where would you love to go?
I'd love to be back here about next June.
I was thinking that. I saw the glint in your eye. And obviously we had a race dedicated tonight to Dorota's Wildcat, this year's winner, trained by Kevin, which was an awesome performance throughout the whole series. It was a fantastic run. I mean, it was some win for the yard, or for the kennel, but a great buzz for not you. You'd have known it, but to be involved in the kennel with the winner, it must be an awesome buzz and an awesome feeling.
Oh, it's fantastic. You know, everyone's buzzing. Yeah, everyone's buzzing. And we was up there the morning after Wildcat had won, and yeah, fantastic. We're hoping he can do it again now next year, Mr. Hutton.
Well, you never know. We might see a certain Ballymacosby next year.
Let's hope so.
Very well done to Connections, and very well done to Kevin if he's watching. Brilliant training performance. And we'll go now to the SPs.
We'll start like this, Jimmy. Thank you. 5-4-3, 5-4 favourite, 10-1. Ballymacosby's huge win in race 8. If you're looking at race 9, by the way, which is coming up shortly, no trap 6, Union Pride doesn't run, so put a line through that Greyhound. That's a non-runner. 5 dogs only. This is the second open race. It's the Gain Greyhound Nutrition Stayers. Over 6 bends, 686 metres, and they will be out parading fairly shortly. We'll have some betting up, I'm sure, in the next few minutes as well. Now the betting is on screen, about 8 minutes. If you're thinking about who wins race number 9, it's a good thought to have. 5-4 trap 1. Is it going to be another one for Kevin Hutton? Jovial Monk in trap 1. 2-1 Final Hondo running out of 3. 7-2 Saffron's Tina in trap 4. Calco Call in 5 at 7-2 as well. And Kiltrea Mike in 2. The 5-1 outsider. Kevin Hutton. Kennel's going well tonight. He's got another short favourite here. Jovial Monk in trap 1 at 5-4. So the runners for race number 9, open race action. Let's have a look at the 4 lineup. Jovial Monk in trap 1, running for Mr. G. Anderson. Kevin Hutton, 32.4 kilograms. Kiltrea Mike in 2. For owners, Mr. Coveney, Dodds, Miss Kellaway and Mr. Trotter. Mark Wallace trains, 33.4. Final Hondo in 3, running for Mr. Bate, Gregory and Stephen Rayner, 31.5. Saffron's Tina in 4. Mark Wallace's Greyhounds Racing Club. Mark Wallace trains, 27.3 and 5 in the orange. is Calco Call for Calco Cup Syndicate and Mark Wallace at 27.1. Remember, no trap 6 in this race, 5 dogs only. The betting is pretty lively, but Jovial Monk remains clear favourite at 6-4, back with an open race win at Swindon last time, so back to form. Of course, one of the greyhounds that got stolen from Kevin's kennels a few months ago, but he's back, he's found his form, and can he win again? Every reason to suggest that could happen. There's been a move, though, for Saffron's Tina in the ring. 7-2 into 5-2. Trap 4 for Mark Wallace, regular S1 winner. She's in fact won her last 3 races, so she's in flying form. And she's been back from 7-2 into 5-2. Just preferred his final Hondo Trap 3 for Stephen Rayner, who was favourite to beat Saffron's Tina, but got beaten by her last time. And final Hondo at 9-4. Just about a minute. Just about a minute to try and get those final bets on for race 9, this Stayers event. Once again, our thanks to Gain for their sponsorship. Gain Greyhound Nutrition Stayers over the 6 bends. There's the favourite on the big screen. Jovial Monk going for a big treble for Kevin Hutton this evening. So they're going in. They are going in. Hold your tickets tightly. Race 9 coming up. Here comes the hare, the Gain Greyhound Nutrition Stayers. Remember, it's a lap and a half this time. Ping away from the boxes. Pretty good start by the favourite. Jovial Monk in the red's going to take the early advantage. Saffron's Tina 4, then Calco Call to the outside 5, followed round by the 3 as 5 goes very wide there. Final Hondo's nipped up on the inner, right out the back. Kiltrea Mike, favourite leads. Jovial Monk by about 3 as they go down the far side. So trap 1 ahead, being pursued now by Saffron's Tina 4, who's starting to get on terms. Then a little length back to Final Hondo 3. Further gap to Calco Call, and Kiltrea Mike at the home bend quickens again. Does Jovial Monk goes 3 lengths to the good as they come off the final bend. Another favourite in front as they come down the lane, being pursued by Final Hondo 3. The Jollies won. Monk is in front. Jovial Monk wins, beats Final Hondo. 4 Saffron's Tina was 3rd. $41.50. It's turning out to be a very, very good night for Kevin Hutton and his team. And so good to see Jovial Monk, of course, after the story that we're outlining a little bit earlier on in the year. He is back. He is back firing on all cylinders. This is how he did it. Got a nice start down the inside. There was a battle for early pace, a little bump between the 2 and the 3 as Final Hondo tried to get across to the rail initially. Allowed Jovial Monk just to go on. Calco Call went very wide, just didn't take the bend at all. Suddenly found herself some way off the pace. Saffron's Tina, trap 4 here, making a move at this stage. Looking as though perhaps she would get on terms, but this is just when Jovial Monk decides now is the time to set about winning this race, and he's quickened away. He's won very, very well. Huge treble for Kevin Hutton. Another favourite's gone in if you're not winning tonight, goodness knows. 1, 3, 4.
So big well done to connections of Jovial Monk for trainer Kevin Hutton and Mr. Gilbert Anderson in the Gain Greyhound Nutrition Stakes. So our winner just getting a well-deserved drink. The longest distance of the night, 6.86 for Jovial Monk and Kevin Hutton. Big well done to connections. This race is also dedicated to Joe Daly Stag Do, who may have gone. They've got a bus going at 10, so they may have not been able to come down. But we'll have a chat with winning connections now in a couple of minutes. Our photographer, here he is, better late than never. The most important man at Towcester Racecourse. Big smiles, everybody! For the Gain Greyhound Nutrition Stakes. I'm just going to have a chat with winning connections, winning owner Gilbert Anderson. And you told me something very, I suppose, poignant beforehand about this and the previous race winner.
Yeah, they were two of the dogs that were stolen originally from Kevin Hutton's kennel, and they're both won tonight, which is very poignant. Good.
That's incredible, isn't it, really? That you both got them back was the first thing, the most important thing. And then to come back, and obviously to win like that was great. And then the last race, it absolutely bolted up.
It's been absolutely magical. And like, he was the last one to be found, and Osby was the second one to be found.
Because there was 3 to start, isn't that right?
5.
5 to start.
Yeah, and then, but Osby was the second one to be found, and he was the last one to be found. He was about 2.5, 3 weeks afterwards.
And where was he found?
He was left in a school playground in Bournemouth, and that's where he was found, in Bournemouth.
That's incredible, and it's a great story that he's come back and he's won, and it's great for you as an owner. But for Kevin and the team and everyone, it's great.
Absolutely magic. And I say, Donna never ever stopped looking for him, and we're over the moon. And it's just got better and better. He wanted Swindon last week, and then again here tonight. Brilliant.
So he's loving the longer distances. He definitely stays, and that's the kind of plan now. The routine, I suppose, you'll plan races accordingly.
He will. He'll keep staying over the longer distances. We always aimed him for the longer distance, and that's where he will stay. He'll keep going longer distance races.
And how long was he actually missing for? Was it 3.5 weeks? Is that what he said?
I'm sorry, he was about 3 weeks he was missing for, yeah. And then we got a call one day to say that he was found in... They took his chip out, and they noticed him off of his ear tag number and off the tattoo in his ear. But they actually took the chip out of him, and he was in Bournemouth. That's where he was found.
And was there ever any, I suppose, follow-up onto who did it or what? No, nothing. And it's something you'll probably never really find out about, I suppose.
No, we'll never.
Especially when the dogs were found in different places, it doesn't kind of help at all, does it?
Exactly. They were found in probably 4 different places. The 5 dogs were found in 4 different places. So, no, it will never go no farther, I doubt.
Great story, though, and many congratulations tonight for Jovial Monk. Gilbert Anderson, thank you very much and big well done to Kevin Hutton banging in the winners tonight. Well done, guys. And thanks for coming in to have a chat with us. So great story. One of the ones that was kidnapped, or stolen, I should say, not kidnapped, several months ago. And last one found of all the 5. So great story. And then the one in the previous race was Ballymac Osby, who was also stolen, one of the 5. So great to see both dogs back doing what they do best. So back to you, Darryl.
Thank you very much, Jimmy. It is a good story, feel-good story, and this is how Jovial Monk did it in race number 9 this evening. From the front, challenges did come. Saffron's Tina in 4 went to the 3rd and 4th bends, laying down a challenge, but Jovial Monk just seemed to quicken away and has done this really well in the end. Final Hondo staying on to grab 2nd place, trap 3, and Saffron's Tina back in 3rd in the 4. But Jovial Monk has won and won really well again. And a treble here for trainer Kevin Hutton tonight. And the starting price is Jovial Monk 7-4 favourite, beat Final Hondo 5-2 for Saffron's Tina 3rd. Last race of the night coming up, race number 10. Full field of 6 for an A2 event. They are betting with Wizzy Devil, the favourite, 5 at 6-4 in front of Lead and Bacardi at 9-4 in 6. Then 7-2 Bodell Rossi in 2. 4-1 is Forest Blossom in 1. 5-1 Penny Thanos in 3. And 6-1 All About Will in trap 4. Who are you picking? Who do you think will win the final race? Just 6 minutes to decide. Clock is ticking down. 5 minutes to get those wagers on. Just pushing the 6 out lead and Bacardi to 5-2. They'll be parading shortly. Get those bets on. Get those wagers on for the last. It's time for our final race of the evening, race number 10, A2 the Grey. Let's have a look at these greyhounds, beginning with Forest Blossom for the Happy Helpers and Kevin Hutton at 27.7 in 1. Bodell Rossi in the blue of 2 for Mrs. Kemp and Miss Yendall. Hazel Kemp, the trainer, 26.2. Penis Thanos for Mr. P. Tapp and Jim Reynolds, 32.4 in 3. 4, All About Will, Mr. M. Gregorio and Stephen Rayner trains, 33 kilos. There's Wizzy Devil for Wizzy Syndicate and Kevin Hutton, 32.9. Leader Bacardi and 6 for owners Mr. Donnelly and Lee, and Kevin Hutton again, 32.7. That's the betting. Wizzy Devil, 6-4 Jolly. Bookmakers been paying out time after time, race after race on the favourites tonight. Will they have to pay one more time? Wizzy Devil 6-4, leading Bacardi 5-2, both from the Kevin Hutton range, as is Forest Blossom in trap 1 at 4s. Boda Rossi at 4-1, 5-1 Penis Thanos in 3. All About Will trap 4, 6-1. 2 minutes. Last call, 2 minutes. So the runners on their way to the boxes. This concluding contest. Wizzy Devil, who was a winner here back in the middle of last month, had a spin around Swindon in a trial there. Returns in a much higher grade, but from a kennel that's been on fire this evening. 6-4 the 5 and 5-2 leading Bacardi in the 6. They're behind the boxes. They're going in. Runners going in. Evie about to start the final race of the evening. Harry's on the move. Race number 10, A2 the grade. Favoured in 5, Wizzy Devil. They're away, they're racing. Wizzy Devil's got a very good start, although has to deal with All About Will on its inside as they go to the bend. Take the corner now. Two's trying to nip round on the rail. Bodell Rossi. All About Will leads. Wizzy Devil round the outside within half a length. Bodell Rossi up the inner, getting a lovely run through. Then comes 6, Leader Bacardi. Bodell Rossi's gone on. She moves on by a length and a half, Trap 2, as they take the final bend. Wizzy Devil to the outside of All About Will. But in front here is Bodell Rossi, and Rossi's clear. Will go on and land. It's 6, Flew Late, Leader Bacardi ahead of 5, Wizzy Devil. Bodell Rossi, another winner for Hazel Kemp. Final winner of the night from Trap 2. .28.53 on the clock. Bodell Rossi will head to the winners' enclosure to join Jimmy in a few moments' time, and completing a fantastic day for Hazel Kemp, who had winners, plenty of them this morning. A treble again this evening. This is how it happened. Wizzy Devil broke well, but couldn't clear Trap 4, All About Will. 2 nips up on the inner. Bodell Rossi, Wizzy Devil just forced out a little bit wider than would have been ideal. He's trying to get on terms down the back after All About Will, the 4, but it just allowed Bodell Rossi to get a beautiful run through. And once she hits the front, she's not for stopping, sees out the trip really well. Off the final bend, off she shoots. 6 stays on late from off the speed for a share of the minor honours. It's 2 ahead of 6 and 5.
So big shout out to our winners then of the last race on the card tonight. Hazel Kemp trained Bodwell Rosie, owned by Hazel Kemp and Miss I.A. Yendel. So very, very well done to Connections. So the Celebrate Your Birthday at Towcester Stakes. Will be a couple of secs. We'll have our photographer with us. He's en route. Great evening for Kevin Hutton tonight, and Hazel Kemp treble on the card with our lucky last winner then, Bodwell Rosie. So big shout out and congratulations to Hazel. A great performance and a great evening. I haven't seen her, but she may be here. Right, we're all going to smile for the camera. Our cameraman is here. He's primed and ready. He loves that squeaky toy. Come on, Jim. Thank you. We'll just have a chat with our birthday boy. Well done to Connections. Happy birthday, sir.
Happy, thank you.
How old are we today?
50 yesterday.
50 yesterday. Having a good night?
Yes, it's fantastic, thank you.
Have you backed any winners?
I had 2 so far, and that's it.
2? Oh, so it's not too bad. Are you up or down? You're probably down, are you?
Down, yes. But it's a good night.
Yeah, good fun. It's not all about the money.
Yes, all the birthday money's gone. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah. It's the taking part that counts.
It is.
It's not. It's all about winning. It's all about winning. Whoever ever tells you that, again, tell them they're crazy. It's all about winning.
It's his fault.
It's his fault. This man organised it. He came over and had a chat with me. He slipped me a couple of £100. He said, Jimmy, can you get him in and do a presentation? I said, yeah. He's going to tell me a story about you, I think.
It's only because we got 3 winners each.
Oh, you got 3 winners each?
Yes.
Oh, well done.
All different dogs as well.
Happy days.
Sorted, isn't it?
You got this job sorted.
Yeah, that's great.
So are you up, money-wise?
Hopefully, yes.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed.
And have you had a good night?
Yeah.
Definitely, yeah. Definitely.
Good. Guys, congratulations, guys. Have a great evening. Happy birthday, sir. And we'll see you all again soon. Thank you. So we've got Jim beside us because Jim is going to give us, this is our resident photographer, ladies and gents. For those who don't know him, he's the most famous person here at Towcester Racecourse, aren't you, Jim?
Apart from yourself, Jimmy, of course.
A very good tipster. Very good tipster, Jim is. So if anyone wants his information, Jim, where is it? Is it in the public domain?
Well, I do X-Dog Racing, so if people want to go on to X-Dog Racing Club, they can get lots of tips from the whole club. Join in, and we do little things like trixies and stuff like that. So it's all good fun. But obviously...
Low 6. Play low.
Play low 6. That's the main thing. Get on it.
Play low 6. Get on the app. Play low 6. I have a young man who's here all evening, and he's desperate to find out. He's here on my left, and he's been asking me about the competition. We've been following it, and he's been asking me he asked me how to play first, and then who's going to announce the winners. So now you're going to announce the winners.
I am going to announce the winners. So we had 243 people join in, which was brilliant. I am not too bad. I finished 14th, so you could see how competitive it was tonight.
And I just said you were a good tipster.
Well, 14th best tonight. So the winner, there were 2 people on 8 points, but the actual winner tonight was Tim Bird. So congratulations to Tim Bird.
So Tim Bird, if you're in the house, many congratulations on winning our Play Low 6 on the Towcester Racecourse app.
Yep, the Low 6 company will get in touch with you, and you've won £100, which is brilliant. But we do have one other prize, which is the person that come last. And
I didn't enter, so it can't be me. But I would have probably come last if I did enter.
I had to take your name off, to be fair, Jimmy. But the person that did come last, and they do win 2 Derby final tickets, so it's not bad.
No. That's 2 tickets to the Star Sports English Derby next year at Towcester Racecourse. So we're looking about next June, not confirmed date, but next June, 2 Derby tickets. Who wins them?
Okay, so the person is, the person got 30 points, which averages out to be 5th in every single race. And that person is Raymond Allen. So sort of congratulations, Raymond Allen. You've won the 2 Derby tickets.
Raymond Allen, many congratulations. You came last. You're the worst tipster or better or punter, I should say, here at Towcester tonight. But it's all okay. You get 2 Derby tickets. Jim, how does he get the tickets? Do you contact him? Does he come and collect them here?
Again, we contact you. Low 6 will contact the winners. So
perfect. So, Ray, you'll be contacted for last and first, all the participants. 242 people played. Great news, great fun.
Absolutely fantastic. So thanks for everyone playing. Don't forget to play next week. And remember, Low 6, when you win, you win. When you lose, you win.
Hey, when you win, you win. You lose, you win. Jim, thanks very much. All your help tonight. So, guys, it's a fantastic evening here tonight. Great winners. Hazel Kemp, treble, Kevin Hutton. Best story, I think, of the night was both Kevin's dogs winning, who had been stolen. And one was Ballymac Osby, who was so impressive. And that's one we could see here next year in the Star Sports English Greyhound Derby when it starts next year. So, yeah, that's probably my pick for the evening. Again, massive congratulations to Hazel, a treble on the card. Kevin, great night. Great to see those dogs back. But for me, thanks for coming. Safe journey home. Good night.
Thank you very much, Jimmy. It's been a very lively night. I think the bookmakers have been paying out plenty this evening. A lot of favourites going in, so maybe you're walking out with a little bit more cash than you started with, whatever the circumstances. Hope you've had a good night. We've seen some brilliant racing, and as Jimmy was saying there, maybe we're going to hear an awful lot more about Ballymac-Osby in particular, who was a good winner of the 8th race this evening, the A3. There's Bodell Rossi then winning the last, as we say. Good night, racing back here tomorrow evening, and then, of course, next weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday night, and Saturday morning. From everybody here, time to say good night. 5-1 the winner of the last, by the way, Bodell Rossi, and Leedham Bacardi, 5-2 the runner-up. 5 was third. Thank you. Hope you enjoyed it from us all. Good night.